So we'll see what happens here. This video might be super long or super short. I just finished writing, I think it was a 3 or 4 page. I just finished writing and I don't know how long it is. Look at me trying to casually throw a bigger number in there when I know it's exactly 3 pages long. I just finished writing a 3-page paper and I was working on that today and it was super boring and it has drained me of my creative energies. But I'm about to go on vacation for a week. I didn't do a normal video last week, so I really thought it would be good to do one and recap some things that have happened the past week. So here I am. I don't know if my patience will be super short though, and I'll just be like, I listened to a bunch of this, and then be done with it, or if I'll just tangent into oblivion, or then be dissatisfied. We'll have to see. So in the past, I don't know if it's been in the past week or the past. Isaac, you should be structured and follow your structured. This week personal, this week media, this week gaming, this week the past 2 weeks personal have been super nice. This past workout week, this past week at work, there we go, you did it, Isaac. It was super nice and it was super productive. It was like kind of stressful in some situations and maybe not the most enjoyable, like in the midst of it, but at the end it was super productive and super fruitful and super gratifying. I also had my annual review on Tuesday. Overall, I exceeded expectation, which on a 1 to 4 scale, that's a 3. Go team. And I'm super happy with it. And I'm pretty confident at this point that I think I'll have a job come May next. I also registered for classes, which went super good. I'm in the last 2 classes that I need. When I went to go register for them, it's like, no, you don't meet the prerequisites. But then I just emailed my academic advisor and I was like, you solving this problem or am I solving this problem? That said, I still need to get my grade changed for this. I got a 0 on an assignment because the file wasn't zipped. And I got too angry at that in retrospect. Or maybe I didn't, I don't know. Maybe I just should have handled myself differently. I didn't do anything I regret. It's more of just like, there's no bit within a group of people. There's not just like a touchstone event. I'm like, hey, I remember when that guy did that thing, which was me beating on a table and calling a dude a mofo. No. All I'm gonna say now is just like I'm legitimately worried. It's just like if I don't zip a file, am I going to get a 0 on this assignment? I mean, it's just one Word document. Surely he will. And then the week before that was my birthday on that Friday, and it went super awesome. A lot of things happened that week. I got a projector, which has been fun. My ages came in, which was super fun. The birthday presents for my brother came in, which we'll get to see next week. It got colder, which was super awesome. Everybody called me my birthday. I went to an arts festival. That was super awesome. I did something else that Sunday that I can't remember, but I enjoyed. And I still haven't signed up for health insurance because I can't log in and I need to call a phone number to do that. And I am loath to do that. I really do that. Or not. I don't want to pay more money a week and I haven't gone to a doctor since I moved out. This is what young adults feel like. Is there anything else in this week personal I feel like I should cover? We're wrapping to a close with the Cyber Club this semester, and I feel like good things have happened. Parts of it were more political than I want, but that's okay. I think sometimes that was my fault. I think I can sometimes charge that can lead to... is it right to say that, or is it right to say that sometimes I have a habit of giving people ultimatums and forcing binaries? I think it's a better way, or worse, yeah. This week, media was similar to last part is the question. So I think it happened in this past week. My Audible credit for the month came back in and I got to listen to Return of the King and I'm loving it so far. I think my 2 favorite books. The first one is Fellowship of the Ring. The second one is Return of the King, with The Two Towers still being an awesome being in third. Music wise, I was listening to EDM music just a little bit more, but that's really more just because I'm not listening to that. Though the other day I did also listen to the Correspondence instrumental, and that was a super good time. And then I do also just have some Chillhops, and I was listening to, last week I was listening to decaf coffee and ukulele music because I got a ukulele. Oh, I am trash at playing it, but when I have time, it's super fun to just sit on the couch and like try and learn and strum along with it. I feel like nothing's going to come of it, but I enjoy the venture as it is right now, which I think is what makes for a good gift is that I don't necessarily to make something of it. I can enjoy it as it brings quality and value to my life. I'm present. Of course, doing things in the long run can be and can be. Anything else that oh yeah. I forgot to mention this. I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos about the history of Magic and like Magic cards and the illustration for the cards and stuff like that, and that was super enjoyable. The time that I've spent playing Magic has been fun. I lose a lot, but it's just that's another fun venture to go in. And then also today, while I was doing everything in my power to avoid writing a paper that the teacher isn't going to read, I was watching a lot of people playing Fallout 76. I wasn't watching a lot of people, I was watching Coco. And that really made me want to play Fallout 4. But I don't know if I'll actually, because I keep wanting to do it and then not wanting to do it, so I wonder if it would possibly like Divinity 2, which you're watching, where I would just like play like 4 hours and be done with it. So maybe if I can get it for the price, play it. Or it might be Skyrim, where I'll spend 10 hours on it before I even launch the game, because modding. Look at that soft segue into this week, which, yeah, that's where I was getting ahead of myself earlier. Oh, I remembered something that I need to say later. I played a lot of Dota 2 this week. I didn't play too much. Last weekend I played some Divinity Originals, Divinity 2, not Divinity Originals, and Divinity 2, and I played a little bit more this week. I think I have like 6 hours in it at this point, and it's super enjoyable. I felt the same way about Divinity Original Sin. I enjoyed the game, but man, that game like wants you to sit down for like 6 and 7 hours and play it, and that is not how I. But the game is super well made, and if I'm ever at the point where I'll play a game like it, this one's the one I want to come back to. So I'm glad that I bought it, and I got a 30% discount on it. Baller. Playing a lot of Dota 2 though, which is for the most part a good time. I am glad that this time around of me playing Dota, I think I did a really bad job playing with people, and yeah, actually just like playing with other people, and then now I think it's going a lot better, because now there's things that I noticed, but like that people can improve, but then I also, a noticeable question I ask is like, do they have the ability to improve here or not? And like if the answer is no, then I'm able to have the ability to just ignore it. There are totally cases where we lose a game, and it's like, that's okay. We couldn't actually really handle the way we could have lost. We will maybe a few games from now, maybe later in the future, but right now that's not something to worry about. In the areas that matter, we improved. And that is for my own skill set as woot, look at that, slight positivity. So yeah, past 2 weeks have been awesome. I think I'm gonna have like 10 days in a row, 9 days off in a row. I am super excited for vacation. I don't sound super excited right now, but please see the beginning of the video as to why my voice sounds monotoned and disinterested. I'm actually super happy. All the things. Tonight, actually, I'm gonna have I am not DMing a group, but the group doesn't have a DM yet, so I'm gonna go and help with character creation and maybe jumpstart the world and see what happens. So that'll be. And then if I come home, I might and try and hang out. In the guild that I play in, there's a dude who's super awesome. And he has jumpstarted some content in the game that I really enjoyed last night. An event that we normally do, I think like. So when I messaged him asking about how it was going, kind of bummed. So if I could, be there another way, that would be. Anyways, thank you for watching this. If you didn't watch this, you're not hearing this, but I completely understand why this video. Have a great Thanksgiving week.
was actually saying the same thing.